One thing I must confess, it's a very long journey. It's an extremely long journey. No? It is the longest training for any profession. Ours is a vocation. It does get difficult. It does get more with your own issues or your own anxieties. No? More than anybody else. It's more a journey within. The struggles within. Maybe things that discourage you. For me, the anxiety was always hope it is God's plan for me. This is what I want to do with all my heart. Hope it is God's will for me, and also hope that nothing really goes wrong. The journey always has been to trust in the Lord who provides. To trust in the Lord who calls. Because you work hard, you work creatively, learn to be creative, and then it is the Lord who calls and the Lord who provides. I love my vocation. I love being a priest. For me, the priesthood was so important. Being a priest for Jesus, and that was enough for me. Because I knew the Lord would guide, the Lord would provide, the Lord would show me what I'm supposed to do. This whole pastoral angle, it drew me so much. Because I love being with people. God helped Don Bosco, God has helped me, and God will reach out to others through us. I realized Mummy used to take us to Mangalore. It was a holiday, we were 5 then. And there I noticed on one of our visits, I was a youngster, a very beautiful sister coming in. And there was so much of chaos in the house. She's come and getting things ready and all that. And also she treated us with a lot of love. And then I realized this was my mummy's sister. And this great love that the family had for her, great reverence in that sense, caught my attention. Then I was an altar server in IC Colony, Borivali. There is an altar server, there an attraction to it, that the priest celebrating the Mass, the people responding, and the great connect, just at the Eucharist, just those moments caught my attention, and something inside, this is nice. Then getting in touch with Don Bosco Borivali is not too far away, and I was in St. Francis, very close to our place. But then this connect with the fathers and awareness that the borders are there, and real stars, footballers, music, drummers. So the Lord worked that way for me. The family should be open to it. The family should encourage. I told you we were a large family. Mom, dad working in Muscat, mom always a teacher, and we were 5 till the 6th came a little later. Mom, dad always wanted a girl, kept trying. Okay, but the point is, they were always interested that somebody, look at God's call. Somebody look at God's call. And that we picked it up as youngsters. In fact, 3 of us from the family wanted to go ahead. 3 of us from the family. So this whole thing about going for Mass, coming back, and then at a young age when I said I want to go to Lonavala, they were very happy about it. Very supportive about it. My elder brother Steve, he had already joined Lonavala. He joined in the 9th. And we used to look up to him. So I also wanted to go. And then I went for the vocation camp in the 7th. I got selected to come to the apostolic school. And once there, the Lord guided step by step. I joined in the 8th standard, and just to let you know, I am the only one from the 8th standard who has become a priest. I think there were 21 or 23 of us in the standard 8 to join. Lonavala up to 10th standard was nice and all glorious. When you come to the 11th and 12th, we call it junior college. I took up science. I had done well in the 10th standard. And then it got a little more tiring in the sense, since we were there from early on, we were into leadership, we were into music, we were into everything possible. And I was also doing science. Then after that, once I went into the philosophy, things do go up and down. Okay, roller coaster. You have your challenges. You have a lot of anxious moments. Hope things don't go wrong, and hope the good Lord continues to sustain and provide. What kept me even for my Lonavala days, and this is very important, I would like to share. Trusting in God's providence, the goodness of my superiors, and especially clinging to my spiritual director and confessor. Very element of Christ, as strong as we are and as vulnerable and weak as we are, it is Christ who provides, provided you trust. So always in difficult moments I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So that being my motto, it has been with me right from the 11th standard, 11th standard, where I went through a rough phase, I picked it up and it stayed with me all through, even today. As I approach my Silver Jubilee celebrations, that thing comes, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It also means a moment of humility, being humble enough to listen, being humble enough to understand, being humble enough to surrender. Very honestly, you should want it with all your heart. No? You should desire it with all your heart. Because as I mentioned, the journey is long and the challenges come. You may not be the challenge, but you are dealing with a variety of people and a variety of superiors also, okay, which can be tough. So you should want it with all your heart. Just stick in there. It is Christ whom you are following. It is Christ who calls. It is Christ who will provide. Just stick it out. Don't give up. Don't give up. We should, this whole element. And another element very, very important in our journey is the element of humility. Being humble. Because you will be corrected very often. Every 3 months you will have your scrutiny given to you. And sometimes the things may not be to your liking. Being humble, being honest, and sticking it out. No matter what God calls, God will provide. Trust in the presence of Jesus and His Spirit. So firstly to my family, I am very, very grateful. Very grateful. Us has been a simple family. It is still a simple family. Okay, but I'm very grateful, for this opportunity that I got to pursue something which I really love and which I feel so called to. Never an obstacle, always an encouragement from my mummy, daddy, my brothers, the larger families, the sister-in-laws. So very, very grateful. Grateful to God, definitely, for His wonderful calling. There are always sometimes moments of doubts, but then, the providence of God, that is one. To my Salesian family, we are lucky to be Salesians. We live wonderful lives. One day you are in Bombay, the next day you are in Pengoli, third day you are in Bangalore, fourth day you are in Baroda. The journey, but the opportunity to meet so many wonderful people, to minister to God's people, to see God working, to see that the ministry is so vast. So a great privilege to be a priest. Thirdly, to God's people once again, be kind to your priest. We also have a human journey and a priestly journey. So it can get a little challenging sometimes. See, one thing which helped me, I had a youngster, Jiffin Talat. Somehow always in my journey, you would be there pointing out certain things. To have good people in your life helps. People who can point out, people who can guide. So that way, guide your priests also. And as priests, we need a lot of guidance, And to the larger Salesian family, so happy to be here. John 10:10, I have come that you may have life in abundance. I think this vocation, Salesian vocation, this vocation of the priesthood, a parish priest now, gives us a wonderful opportunity to live life to the fullest and to help people to live life to the fullest. It is wonderful. Life is a great gift. Every challenge is also an opportunity. And every experience is, what is the Lord telling me here? What is the Lord telling me?